A's gotta be the best.
At first glance,
Purple.
you feel it
What?
might actually work. Yeah, right. This thing was doomed before it
You
even
would be
entered the
awful.
ground. After lowering it in, you take a step back and realize you put it in upside down, but already can't be bothered to change it,
Well, you
and your
can't put it
city
in
just got
upside up.
nuked. So in you go. Great. Now let.
Okay, whoa. It's been 15 seconds and I already got nuked. It's been 15 seconds and I already got nuked.
Let's pour in the dirt. As it
Oh.
fills up, you realize there's nothing above you to stop that dirt from falling straight into your living
Well,
space.
no.
Everything inside, including yourself, just gets buried. Your supplies, your bedding, you're probably going to be sleeping with the worms tonight. So yeah, certified safety rating of 0. Just think, when archaeologists of the future dig up your bones from the dirt, they'll immediately know you were an idiot based on the way you buried your shelter the wrong way round.
1, why are archaeologists digging up my bones? 2, I didn't pick the letter U. I picked the letter A. Capitalized. I want the capital A. I want capital A because it is the best. Capital A would be the best, and I'm going to stand on that. I think this one. The fuck did you send me? That's not a letter.
Number 9. I barely qualifies as a
Oh my God.
bunker. While the dirt is being poured in, it gives you a small moment of protection, you know, from that little.
Then it's gonna
sticky out
collapse
part
in
of
and fucking kill
almost
you.
like it's wearing a baseball cap. Once everything settles, though, you're basically surrounded by earth with no separation. Dirt presses in from every side because there's nothing to stop it. You don't have walls, so much as a vague outline of where the walls might have been. I guess maybe this was like a prototype of a bunker. Maybe this was just one of the support beams, but the rest of the walls and stuff just got lost in transit. So maybe this one wasn't entirely your fault. Let's blame Amazon Prime instead.
Okay, why are we
Number
blaming
8.
Amazon?
H is the first one in this list that doesn't instantly kill you, which believe.
Okay, you weren't wrong. Number H is in the top 10, Kyle. Number H is in the top 10. Number H. Letter H is in the top 10. I'm a brick.
It or not is the main aim of most shelters. When it's first installed, it feels solid. I can just see it now, you staring proudly at it like a dad with a new grill. It's got side walls, a roof, and enough space to move around without crouching. For a while, it does exactly what you want a bunker to do. The problem is time. See, we don't know how long this nuclear crap could last. It could be years. And over that time, dirt settles and pressure increases. Small weaknesses become big problems. Think about it.
Oh, so now we're including structural integrity. No, I stand on my letter A. I stand on my letter A. My letter A is the best.
1, it's a little crack in the wall.
Are low-key tough?
3, and it's a massive crevice. And that
Method?
slow realization that your roof might.
Would R be more space than A? No, it'd have half the space of A. Because are you able to go into the other section, or is that just a fucking... Bro, more. No, bro, that is not more. Yo, count the pixels in between, brother. The tiny hole in A is smaller than R. I didn't know we were allowed to use the upper part. I thought we were only using the under part. So there's a fucking ladder that goes up to the second level. There's 2 stories on these. R would be method then. I thought it was just, that's just extra protection from above, bro. You can go upstairs in the video. These guys are fucking cheating.
Might give up is not something you want during a bombardment. Eventually, the ceiling starts to look suspicious. You notice sagging, and eventually, yeah, it caves in. Number 7, G. G is
okay, this one sucks ass.
This one's a bit interesting.
No. This one sucks ass. Why is he allowing it to be halfway put up? Why is he allowing it to be half? Why is he allowing this? No. Why is he allowing this? Because if he was allowing this, we could go the H. We could go H here. H halfway, bro. His video, his rules. I don't give a fuck. He's ruining it. He's ruining it, bro. H would be good then. By the way,
because you install it partly into the ground with the lower section buried and the tail sticking out above the surface. The underground portion actually gives you a decent protection. You can feel shielded from impact and debris. The issue is that
what is this letter G made out of? It can survive nukes?
exposed section, it's not exactly subtle. It's highly visible, and visibility is bad in this scenario. It also creates a weak point for anything you're trying to keep out, whether it's radiation, debris, or unwanted attention. G works, but it also advertises itself, which feels like a design flaw. Number 6.
Bro, exactly! It doesn't make sense! Okay, why is letter E making top 10? There's holes in the side of it. Letter E and I both should not be in the top 10.
E finally gives you something that feels engineered, as if the designer looked at letters like I and U and realized these are failures
from the side.
Ladies
They're
and
just
gentlemen,
gonna
we have flat floors and straight walls. You can put things down without them rolling away. Wow, this is revolutionary technology. Now you can organize your canned chicken tendies.
But once again,
buddy, the
dirt
downside
sliding
is
in on
the
you.
Dirt's persistence. Over time, soil pushes in through every possible opening.
Well, no shit,
so corners start filling up, edges are starting
How
to
did this one make top 10?
This way, you'll spend a lot of time shoveling dirt back out of the spaces you just cleared. E keeps you safe, but it also gives you chores, and they are constant ones. So you'll be surviving, but you're going to be busy doing it. Number 5. R. R is what
R's a good
word could I
one.
use?
R is a good one.
Ambitious. It gives you
ambitious,
2 living spaces, which sounds alright until you actually start using them. The upper rounded section appears cozy. Perhaps it's the one you might choose.
Oh, that's why R sucks, because it's rounded. Or it doesn't suck. It's in the top 10. Is this top 5?
To live in. Yeah, big mistake. Yeah, see, the curves mean you are always sliding towards the wall. Even sitting
it's because it's rounded.
The lower section is more practical, but the roof angle is low enough that you're always aware of it. You can't really forget where your head is. I mean, you can definitely live in here, I'm not doubting that, but you'll always be adjusting your posture.
Okay, but listen. If R was shaped like a square on the top part, it depends on the font, it's his handwriting. I don't think we got no fonts here. Unfortunately, it doesn't.
And your position. In other words, you're never quite going to be fully relaxed. Number 4, M.
M was my first pick, but listen, you get trapped in one side of the letter, is what I was thinking. So I thought, I didn't think this one was good. No, bro, neighbors. Yo, what up? What up, neighbor? I can't see you or hear you. How you doing?
Actually very promising. Structurally, it's solid, actually providing the bunker with 4 solid beams for support. Not only that, but the weight distributes well.
Can you lay down,
look at
though?
That symmetry. The roof also stays where it's meant to be, which is an added bonus. And did I mention, there's enough space to bring a neighbor, which could be comforting or catastrophic depending on who that neighbor is. Knowing my luck, I get stuck with someone like IShowSpeed screaming his head off at 3 AM. The real highlights to this one, though, is that you find areas with decent headroom and no constant maintenance issues.
Do you think you give me money, though?
Clever or anything fancy, it just
getting
holds
IShowSpeed as
in
a neighbor.
bunker. That's a very valuable trait. Number 3, N. If you're willing to sacrifice.
Okay, this one sucks ass. This one, getting U is worse. Yeah, fuck you. Anyways, getting the letter N is ass. It is worse than H in so many ways. You're at an angle roof. You have an angle roof, and it's breaking in on you.
Company. In other words, you've just remembered you're extremely introverted and hate most human contact. N becomes a very strong choice. You get a lot of space, more than expected actually, and the angled structure does a great job of keeping you intact. There is a downside, of course, like with all these designs, which is that the floor is just bare ground, which isn't luxurious.
Not only did they make the N bigger, they made the person smaller. If A isn't number 1, this video is ass. If the letter A is not number 1, this video is ass. I'm standing on that. But why is it so big? They made the fucking green dude tiny.
But it's much more favourable than having dirt absolutely everywhere. In terms of practicality, you can lay things down and move around, and nothing is slowly collapsing. N feels stable in a...
No! No! It is slowly collapsing. What happened to structural integrity? No, fuck this guy. He must hate on Shark King, son. Yeah, no. Listen. I'm putting supports in my letter H. I don't give a fuck. I'm putting supports in my letter H. I'm putting supports in my letter H. That shit's not breaking. I'm making metal posts for mine.
Quiet and reliable way. You lose the option of bringing someone else, but you do gain.
Why do you lose the option? You have so much space. Why do you lose the option of bringing someone else? He made the letter bigger.
Peace and a structure that doesn't keep you up at night. Number 2, O. O is almost ideal. The shape distributes pressure evenly, which means nothing caves in. And hang on, I feel like my logic is tight there. Like, I swear I remember an experiment where
I need to hear him out.
Someone stood on a single leg and it didn't crack. I might be making that up, but you get my point. You feel protected from all sides is what I'm trying to say. The issue is the interior. It's one big circular room.
How did it make number 2 when you were focused on R's fact for having a circle edge and it doesn't have space? No. No. R should be number 2 with this guy's logic right now. R should be number 2 with this guy's logic.
And the floor has a slight curve. I can't put anything down in here without it automatically being rolled back to my feet. You'll find yourself repositioning things just to keep them where you left them. Still, those are small problems. You kind of forget about those as you hear the constant bombardment from above. As far as bunkers go, O does almost everything right. Number 1.
That's why I'm the GOAT. I am the greatest of all time. I know my shit. It's got even distribution on the sides. It's not gonna fucking cave in on your ass. You got 2 fucking floors, apparently. I didn't know you're allowed to have 2 floors, but you get 2 floors. You get a lot of fucking space above your head, and you get sleeping quarters with your 2nd floor. If it's the same size as R, then it's crawl space up top.
A. A is the clear
Holy
winner.
shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. He gives A no space. He gives A no space. Hold on, he's gonna make the humans ants. He's making the humans ants.
From above, all the sides forces its way in. You get 2 levels, which immediately makes life underground more manageable. The upper section has a small gap that works perfectly for storage, so food, supplies, things you don't need constantly can be stored in there. And that lower section gives you a proper living area with a flat floor.
So, with the size he drew the top, R is better. With the size he drew the top, R is better. We store shit on the top of R, we sleep on the bottom level. You can still fucking stand, I promise you. R's bottom level is the same size as A's bottom level. I understand I got it right, but I'm pissed at this one, because, like, R and A have the same...
and enough room to function like a person instead of a panicked animal. Point being, if you had to bury yourself and wait out the worst, this is the shape you'd want surrounding you.
Holy shit. It has more space. Yo, this guy's font was ass. He chose a bad font. He chose a bad font. He chose a bad spot. He chose a bad font. But A wins. I was the one. I decided that.